Isisigaw ko sa mundo, ako ay kabataang Pilipino, handang pakita sa mundo. Sasabay ako at hindi susuko. NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth. Ito ang liga ng mga kabata. NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth. Ito ang liga ng kabataan na handang sumabay sa anumang laban. May pangarap na gustong abutin, sa itaas ay mahawakan ng bituin. Kahit madaming may bangin na matalim, sa daan lalakaran ay handa na bungkuin. Lakas na loob papakita sa mundo, sige halika. Mga galawan at bilis na malakobig, kere prepadis ka. Dahil na hindi ito basta-basta, tipikal ng laro na may pamusta. Lakas na loob umarakada, malayawo kapag pumasa. Kabataan pag-asa ng bayan, handa na makipagsabayan. May puso sa court sa bawat laro, hindi haatras sa bakbakan. Gamit ang puso sa laban, walang sinumang urungan. Handang liparin ang mga bituin, ang mga pangarap ay aabutin. Isisigaw ko sa mundo, ako ay kabataang Pilipino, handang pakita sa mundo. Sasabay ako at hindi susuko. NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth. Ito ang liga ng mga kabata. NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth. Ito ang liga ng kabataan na handa sumabay sa anumang laban. Liga na Pilipino, lahat kasali kahit na sino. NBL, itong laro ko ngayon, kabataan na bida dito. Lakas ng loob ay nakatatak, di matatakot sa mga yabag. Bitbit ang sarili, matatag, kaya sumabay sa lahat, di matitibag. Suwak na suwak, pag tumira ng bola, mabilis gumalaw, di na kailangan ng mga parti-partida. Puso ang puhunan, hindi mapipigilan. Handang sabayan kahit sino pa yan, di mag-aalangan, tuturugin ko yan. Larong aming pinag-usayan, hindi papayag mapigilan. Kahit madaming nakaharap, ang pag-sarili sa laban. Gamit ang
Please stand up and take off your caps for the NBL prayer, to be followed by the Philippine National Anthem. Loving and gracious Creator, we gather before you today with hearts full of gratitude for the gift of basketball, a sport that unites us in friendly competition and camaraderie. Lord, we lift up each member of the basketball teams and the entire National Basketball League administrators and facilitators. We ask for your protection, shielding them from injury and harm. Bless their bodies with strength and resilience, allowing them to showcase the talents you have bestowed upon them. Grant wisdom and discernment to the coaches and mentors, that they may guide these athletes with integrity and sportsmanship. Instill in each player a spirit of fair play, respect for opponents, and a commitment to excellence. May the competition be a testament to the values of discipline, perseverance, and teamwork. May your grace accompany each dribble, pass, and shot taken, reminding us that in all things we are called to do our best and glorify you. We offer this prayer in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen. May we now request Tobin Fontanilla and Von Kalipay to carry the Philippine flag to the center court, as we request both teams to line up in front of the respective benches and also to remain standing for everyone for the Philippine national flag. You may now take your seat. Both teams may now meet at the center court for the sportsmanship handshake before returning to their benches.
It's a great morning, Saturday morning for youth NBL action. Only the NBL Youth can give you. This is the first game of a scheduled 7-game schedule. First is the La Union Power Hoopers against VS Meycauayan here at the JILCF gym in Bunlo, Bocaue, Bulacan for today's first game. Again, we have a scheduled 7 games. But before we start, let's turn you over to the Kiko Melikdem for the starting lineups.
At guard number 14, Robin Fontanilla. At guard number 16, Luke Asuncion. And at center number 21, Esteban Remorin. Leading the team is our head coach, Louis Aquino. Now let's meet the starters for the VS Meycauayan. At guard number 9, Pierre San Jose. At guard number 11, Von Kalipay. At guard number 21, Lester Gagnao. At center number 25, Francis Tamboa. And the man in the middle at number 12, Eliseo Celoso Jr. Head coach, JC Foronda.
And we are about to tip off between La Union Power Hoopers and VS Meycauayan. Again, this is just the first game of a scheduled 7 games in today's NBL Youth Season 2023 action. My name is Carlos Acamos. It's a pleasure to take you through the action in today's games in the Liga ng Kabataang Pilipino. And we are off and underway. And there's a quick whistle. We are at the JILCF gym in Bunlo, Bocaue, Bulacan for today's games in the NBL Youth. And an early turnover, Fontanilla goes all the way, but he overcooks the layup there. The boys in black with the ball now, VS Meycauayan. And they get the first basket. Kalipay puts them on the board right away. Early pressure here. The boys in white, La Union Power Hoopers, get it across. And short jumper is good. That's number 7, Palakay. MC Gwen Palakay scoring and tying the ball game for La Union. La Union in the early lead in the standings in the 21 under division with back-to-back wins so far. The latest, a 100-75 victory over 4 Hoops XG Mavs in their last game, last December 2. While VS Meycauayan is also unbeaten. They are coming off their first win of the season. And there's a foul there. Again, Meycauayan coming off a 95-71 win over Makimira Cool Gals in their last game last November 18. So both teams are undefeated. So we'll see if who can sustain this win streak. If the La Union Power Hoopers can get their third straight win, or the VS Meycauayan will make it back-to-back. And Fontanilla tries to add to his total, and he does. First free throw falls for Fontanilla. Rovin Fontanilla, their team captain, coming off a solid game in their last win. He had a game high 27 points on top of 12 rebounds and just 3 assists shy of a triple-double in their 25-point victory over 4 Hoops XG Mavs. So we'll see if he can sustain that solid run as Meycauayan scores to retaliate. As a foul is called, holding foul there. But a steal by the boys in black. Pull-up jumper is good for Meycauayan. Gregorio, reverse layup is good. Again, great Saturday morning here. A sunny Saturday morning in Paower, Bulacan for today's youth hoops action in the NBL-Youth. Jumper is way off for Meycauayan. Early substitution for Meycauayan as Tamboa sits down. Fontanilla gets called for an offensive foul, so ball stays with VS Meycauayan. Kalipay testing the defense, spinning against 3 defenders, and he fishes for the foul and he gets one. So he heads to the foul line. Kalipay, there's a signaling a play here of the inbound, and his teammate gets stripped. That's Jason Buen. Kalipay running traffic. Again, the spin move. Drops it to his teammate. Buen, his own spin doesn't work with that shot. La Union with the rebound here. Chance to take the lead here. And no good for Fontanilla, but he draws the foul on Buen. Jason Buen. Again, a chance for Fontanilla to add to his total. He was 1 of 2 from the earlier trip to the foul line. He gets his first free throw to go now. Two for 2 from the foul line. Rovin Fontanilla heating up early on in this game. Celoso. Tough shot, doesn't work, but he draws the foul. Esteban Ramorin can't believe the foul call. Celoso misses the first free throw. Second one rattles in for Eliseo Celoso Jr. Substitution again for the Paower Hoopers as Charles Galvez coming in the ball game. Fontanilla goes inside. His pass was a bit wide, intended to Galvez. Goes out of bounds instead. Kalipay again running the traffic for Meycauayan. Celoso pulls it up. Gets the jumper to fall. Another tight ball game early on here. Fontanilla drawing some pressure D on the backcourt. Try to get it across. Galvez catches it. Gregorio putting the moves on his defender. Sidestepping is Galvez. Doesn't work on his shot there. Now it's VS Meycauayan now. Kalipay thought about it. Decides to pass it. Now a wing three-pointer doesn't work. Wide left on that shot by San Jose. And that results in a bench time for San Jose. And in comes his teammate, Martin Robin. Fontanilla again and draws the foul. The VS Meycauayan bench again can't believe that call. Jason Duen already with 2 personal fouls, approaching the halfway mark of the first quarter. Gregorio, lefty layup doesn't work. They get their own miss, and there's a foul. Offensive foul there. Was that on Fontanilla? Again, an offensive foul there. VS Meycauayan, a 1-point lead here. Less than 5 minutes remaining in the first period. Cezanne Vista now in the ball game for VS Meycauayan, seeing his first action as Kalipay directing traffic, putting the moves on his defender. Another spin there. That seems to be his go-to move early on, but they commit the turnover there. Palakay, Gregorio, the three rattles in. Angela Gregorio knocks it down from long range to give the lead back to the Paower Hoopers. Turnover again for Meycauayan. Palakay. Gregorio thought about it again. Galvez back to Gregorio. Norton. Gregorio, another three. No good this time, but they get their own miss. Paower Hoopers, another chance. Gregorio thought about it. Trying to escape his defender. Tried to bank that one in, but doesn't work. VS Meycauayan, a chance to tie this game. Bank shot doesn't work again. Paower Hoopers on the break. And that's a clear traveling violation as Asuncion falls and slides on the floor. Ball goes back to VS Meycauayan. Less than 3 minutes remaining in the opening period. Again, the Paower Hoopers have won their first 2 games of the conference. In the 21 under division, the format is a single round eliminations. And the top 4 teams will advance to the Final 4. The top seed will face the 4th seed, while the number 2 team will face the 3rd seeded team in the knockout semifinals. And it's going to be also a knockout finale in the 21 under division of the NBL Youth. Ball is loose, ends up in the hands of VS Meycauayan as Valmonte quickly making his presence felt for the boys in black. Two-point lead for La Union. Gregorio again takes it strong. Short on that layup. Fast break attempt for Valmonte. Behind the pass. A little fancy there. So he gets called for travel. That's Pardon Solan. Getting called for travel there. So there's a timeout. We'll be right back.
Sisigaw ko sa mundo, ako ay kabataang Pilipino, handang pakita sa mundo. Sasabay ako at hindi susuko. Isisigaw ko sa mundo, ako ay kabataang Pilipino, handang pakita sa mundo. Sasabay ako at hindi susuko. NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth. Ito ang liga ng mga kapat. NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth. Ito ang liga ng kabataan na handa sumabay sa anumang laban.
And we're back in the ball game. The late stages of the first quarter between La Union Power Hoopers and VS Meycauayan. The first game of a scheduled 7-game schedule in the NBL Youth. Norton trying to elude his defender. Palakay. Norton thought about it, decides to pass it. Two-man game, and nice finish there. As Palakay finishing that two-man game with Norton. Short jumper, less than a minute left in the first. 4-point lead for Power Hoopers. Valmonte to the left side. Robin for three, no good. Offensive board for VS Meycauayan. Another chance here, but Santos can't get it to go. Fast break opportunity. Asuncion fakes it. Wasted chance there for the Power Hoopers. Valmonte short on that three-point try. James Valmonte apologizing to his teammate. Still a good shot there. He was wide open there. Chance for the Power Hoopers to take or extend this lead. Last possession could be of the first quarter. Gregorio strong on that shot. The first quarter buzzer sounds. Solid first quarter between the two teams, but it's the Power Hoopers with a bit better game. 4-point lead, 15-11. So we'll be right back. We'll see if they can continue this in the second.
Itong liga ng kabataan na handa sumabay sa anumang laban. Liga na Pilipino, lahat kasali kahit na sino. NBL itong laro ko ngayon, kabataan na bida dito. Lakas ng loob ay nakatatak, di matatakot sa mga yabag. Bitbit ang sarili, matatag kaya sumabay sa lahat, di matitibag. Suwak na suwak, pag tumira ng bola, mabilis gumalaw, di na kailangan ng mga parti-partida. Puso ang puhunan, hindi mapipigilan. Handang sabayan kahit sino pa yan, di mag-aalangan, tuturugin ko yan. Laro nga may pinag-usayan, hindi papayag mapigilan. Kahit pa daming nakaharap. sa laban. Gamit ang pusong may tapang, walang sino mang uurungan. Handang liparin ang mga pitin, ang mga pangarap ay aabutin. Sisigaw ko sa mundo, ako ay kabataang Pilipino.
And we're back here. The first game in the NBL Youth for this Saturday, December 9, between the La Union Power Hoopers and the VS Meycauayan, a 21 under matchup here at the JILCF Gym in Bunlo, Bukawi, Bulacan. So far, it's a good start for the Power Hoopers, a 4-point game to end the first quarter, and they pick up from where they left off as Rimorin scores on that 3-point bomb, making it a 7-point lead, courtesy of Jaime Rimorin. First possession of the second quarter results in a basket right away for the Power Hoopers. Valmonte getting called for the push. Cedric Norton draws a foul there. Cezanne Vista called for a holding foul. Pineda, stop and pop is good. 9-point lead for the Power Hoopers. Their biggest so far in this game. VS Meycauayan tries to retaliate, but the ball gets blocked there. Eventually, there's a foul called. Pineda getting called for that foul. Looks called here. James Valmonte. Officials say he was disrespecting the official. Reason for getting called, most probably arguing a non-call there, or contact against his defender there. Maybe some words being said there. So Valmonte forced to take a seat to cool his head off. Let's see if they can score on this possession here. No good on that long-range shot. Galvez to the right side. Corner three is good. Rimorin scoring on that three-pointer, and there's some contact between him and Robin. Rimorin and Robin. Offensive foul called on Martin Robin there. Those two have been going at it in the last few possessions. Talking about Rimorin and Robin. And there's a foul. Gagnao getting called for that foul. Lester Gagnao. Power Hoopers cruise control here. 11-point lead, or 12-point lead rather, for the Power Hoopers. And ball goes to the other side. Turnover for another turnover for VS Meycauayan. Cedric Norton seeing some pressure there. Cezanne Vista a bit too much there, so he gets called for a foul. And we're just 2 minutes gone by, over 2 minutes gone by in the second quarter, and VS Meycauayan is already in the penalty, and Cedric Norton makes them pay. 13-point advantage for the boys in white. The team that traveled all the way from La Union and got to the venue just 30 minutes before tip-off, just right in the nick of time to play here. And there's a foul. Referee signaling a double foul, but they converge right now to discuss that last play. So indeed, a double foul. Pineda getting called for that foul, so and there's a timeout. VS Meycauayan wanting to talk things over as they are down big here by 13 points. Let's see if they can overhaul this deficit when we come back.
Pag tumira ng bola, mabilis gumalaw, di na kailangan ng mga parti-partida. Puso ang puhunan, hindi mapipigilan. Handang sabayan kahit sino pa yan, di mag-aalangan, tuturugin ko yan. Larong aming pinag-usayan, hindi papayag mapigilan. Kahit madaming nakaharang, ang pagkasarili sa laban. Gamit ang pusong may tapang, walang sino mang-uurungan. Handang liparin ang mga bituin, ang mga pangarap ay aabutin. Sisigaw ko sa mundo, ako ay kabataang Pilipino, handang pakita sa mundo. Sasabay ako at hindi susuko, isisigaw ko sa mundo.
And we're back here. Exactly 7 minutes remaining in the second quarter between the La Union Power Hoopers and the VS Meycauayan. And there's a foul called on a La Union Power Hooper. Jomare Cadano getting called for that foul. As Baltazar on the free throw line gets the first free throw to go. Still a huge deficit to climb for VS Meycauayan. 1 of 2 from the foul line there for Russell Baltazar. Rimorin, no good. Offensive rebound by Cedric Norton. And again, too many second chance opportunities for the Power Hoopers. Taking advantage of those and making them pay. Making VS Meycauayan play, or pay rather. Baltazar gets denied. Norton on the break. Or Rimorin rather on the fast break. Catching the defense sleeping again as the lead is up to 16 points for the Power Hoopers. Baltazar again gets denied. Still in no-fly zone there for Russell Baltazar. Galvez. Rimorin, another 3. No good, but offensive rebound there. That's Jomare Cadano. Lead is up to 18 points for the Power Hoopers. Approaching the midway point of the second quarter. Altarejos putting the moves. His skinny frame, not minding the double team defense there and still managing to get it through. Galvez on the other hand, tough shot there. Battle for the loose ball. Ends up in the hands of Meycauayan. Lefty layup is good. Kalipay back in the ball game and making an immediate impact. The VS Meycauayan starting point guard trying to provide an offensive spark for the boys in black. Rimorin, too many moves. Gets a wide open there. Can't get it to go. Another chance for Rimorin. Strong on that three-point attempt. Kalipay taking matters into his own hands, and he does score. Back-to-back hits for Mark Kalipay. Cutting the lead here, just 12 points. Norton finding an opening, and he scores again with that left-handed layup. $14-point lead for the Power Hoopers. Cadano getting warned for delay of the game there. Oliveros. Kalipay. Robin draws the foul. Altarejos says he got all ball, but there's a foul, says the referee. Or Santos rather was, or gets called for the foul. Jason Buen gets the 1 of 2 from the foul line. Lane violation called on the Power Hooper, so another opportunity for Jason Buen. No good. Cadano the rebound. Rimorin again. The defense practically non-existent. Transition defense specifically for VS Meycauayan, practically non-existent in that play or the past few possessions. And you can see it in the score. They are down by 15 points, talking about VS Meycauayan. The defense has to step up here. Buen. Step back jumper is good. Jason Buen. Nice looking jumper there. 13-point lead still for La Union Power Hoopers, but the steal, Kalipay. A chance here for VS Meycauayan. Oliveros. Wing three-pointer is good. And the offense is certainly there for VS Meycauayan. It's just their defense that needs to come alive here for them to trim this double-digit deficit. Still at 10 points. Pineda open for three. Short. Kalipay the rebound for VS Meycauayan. Kalipay wanted to make a pass to Altarejos, but the ball was deflected. Or they thought it was deflected, but the ball goes to the other side. Out of bounds for VS Meycauayan. Pressure. Santos seeing pressure. Mondina gets it across. Rimorin asking for a foul there, but he can't No, or no, says the referee. 10-point lead still for the Power Hoopers. Buen. Inside. No go there. 3-point attempt, no good. And there's a foul. 2 players down on the floor, Kalipay and Santos. Santos getting called for that foul. Second personal for Alan Santos. Less than a minute left in this first half. Kalipay putting on the boosters but gets denied by Cadano. Nice denial there, trying to prevent that highlight layup. Altarejos. Oliveros now looking for a teammate. Altarejos. Floater doesn't work. Offensive rebound, still no go, but there's a foul called. Celoso will head to the free throw line. Jomari Cadano called for the foul. Eliseo Celoso on the foul line. He gets the first free throw to go. Less than 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Both teams in the penalty. Celoso, perfect from the foul line there. But another easy opportunity for Pineda and the rest of the Power Hoopers. Like what we've said, the defense has been non-existent for VS Meycauayan. Their transition defense needs a lot of work here. Kalipay can't get the layup to go. Another chance though. Last shot time. Pineda throws it across, and the first half buzzer sounds. A solid first half for the Power Hoopers. 10-point ball game. 36-26 against VS Meycauayan. On cruise control of the Power Hoopers. We'll be right back for the second half.
NBL-Youth. Itong liga ng kabataan na handa sumabay sa anumang laban. Isisigaw ko sa mundo, ako ay kabataang Pilipino, handang pakita sa mundo. Sasabay ako at hindi susuko. NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth. Ito ang liga ng mga kabataan. NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth. Ito ang liga ng kabataan na handa sumabay sa anumang laban. May pangarap na gustong abutin, sa itaas ay mahawakan. Kahit madaming may bangil na matalim, sa daan lalakaran ay handa na bungkuin. Lakas na loob ipapakita sa mundo, sige halika. Mga galawan at bilis na malakobig, kere prepadis ka. Dahil na hindi ito basta-basta, tipikal ng laro na may pamusta. Lakas na loob umarakada, malanyawo kapag pumasa. Kabataan pag-asa ng bayan, handa na makipagsabayan. May puso sa court sa bawat laro, hindi haatras sa bakbakan. Gamit ang puso sa laban, walang sinumang urungan. Handang liparin ang mga bituin, ang mga pangarap ay aabutin. Isisigaw ko sa mundo, ako ay kabataang Pilipino, handang pakita sa mundo. Sasabay ako at hindi susuko. NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth. Ito ang liga ng mga kabataan. NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth. Ito ang liga ng kabataan na handa sumabay sa anumang laban. Ito ang liga ng Pilipino, Pilipino, lahat kasali kahit na sino. NBL itong laro ko ngayon, kabataan na bida dito. Lakas ng loob ay nakatatak, di matatakot sa mga yabag. Bitbit ang sarili, matatag kaya sumabay sa lahat, di matitibag. Suwak na suwak, pag tumira ng bola, mabilis gumalaw, di na kailangan ng mga parti-partida. Puso ang puhunan, hindi mapipigilan. Handang sabayan kahit sino pa yan, di mag-aalangan, tuturugin ko yan. Larong aming pinag-usayan, hindi papayag mapigilan. Kahit madaming nakaharang, ang pagkasarili sa laban. Gamit ang pusong may tapang, walang sino mang uurungan. Handang liparin ang mga bituin, ang mga pangarap ay aabutin. Ako ay kabataang Pilipino, handang pakita sa mundo. Sasabay ako at hindi susuko, isisigaw ko sa mundo. Ako ay kabataang Pilipino, handang pakita sa mundo. Sasabay ako at hindi susuko. NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth. Ito ang liga ng mga kabat. NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth. Ito ang liga ng kabataan na handa sumabay sa anumang laban. Sisigaw ko sa mundo. Ako ay kabataang Pilipino, handang pakita sa mundo. Sasabay ako at hindi susuko. NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth. Ito ang liga ng mga kabat. NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth. Ito ang liga ng kabataan na handa sumabay sa anumang laban. May pangarap na gustong abutin, sa itaas ay mahawakan ang bituin. Kahit madaming may bangil na matalim, sa daan lalakaran ay handa na bungguin. Lakas na loob ipapakita sa mundo, sige halika. Mga galawan at bilis na malakobig, kere prepadis ka. Dahil na hindi ito basta-basta, tipikal na laro na may pamusta. Lakas na loob umarakada, maalayawo kapag pumasa. Kabataan pag-asa ng bayan, handa na makipagsabayan. May puso sa court sa bawat laro, hindi haatras sa bakbakan. Gamit ang puso sa laban, walang sinumang uurungan. Handang liparin ang mga bituin, ang mga pangarap ay aabutin. Sisigaw.
And we're back to the ball game here. Second half between the La Union Power Hoopers and the VS Meycauayan. And Rovin Fontanilla picking up from where he left off. He was the one who scored the first basket of the ball game, and he gets to score again the first basket of the second half to bring the lead back up to 12 points for the Power Hoopers. San Jose on the other end. No good. San Jose gets his own miss. Kalipay strong on that three-point try. Again, we're live. The NBL-Youth is live on the social media channels of NBL Pilipinas. And on the Facebook and YouTube channels of NBL Pilipinas and the rest of our live stream partners here and in abroad. So we're glad to have you with us. We hope you're enjoying our coverage of the NBL-Youth. Carlos Acamos once again. My pleasure to take you through the action in today's NBL-Youth games here in JILCF Gym in Bocaue, Bulacan. Gregorio turns the ball over, a bit of a miscommunication there with Rimorin. Kalipay on the other end now. Jason Buen loses handle. Kalipay. Nice nifty feed there for Celoso, but again, like in the first half, Asuncion and the rest of the Power Hoopers catching the defense sleeping by VS Meycauayan, resulting in another easy basket. But while on the other end, Kalipay has to take and make those tough shots just for the offense to hum. And there's a foul called. Lester Gagnao getting called for that foul. Turnover, rare turnover for the Power Hoopers. Kalipay, the fake, the shot, everything but the shot. Gregorio seeing the double team defense. Open three from the right wing, doesn't work. Kalipay on the other end. Finds Celoso alone. But a sorry miss there for Eliseo Celoso. Nice side spin or sidestepping move for Robin Fontanilla. Evading the defense of Jason Buen to bring the lead back up to 14 points for the Power Hoopers. Buen inside. Tough shot. Still gets it to go. Jason Buen trying to provide the spark here. And ball is loose. Ball stays on this side. The denial there. 3-on-1 break. A rare fast break opportunity, but San Jose wastes the possession with that turnover. So Gregorio on the other end. Scoop shot is good. Veteran move for Angelo Gregorio. Buen drops it to his teammate. Celoso. Ball stays on the side. Substitutions coming in for both teams. Jumper strong on that shot by Cezanne Vista. Oliveros trying to provide or prevent a shot there by Rovin Fontanilla. Still a 14-point game here. And Pineda wide open. Doesn't make it work though. Kalipay. Using the Celoso screen. Kalipay, pull-up jumper. Yes, sir. Mark Kalipay again. Trying to take matters into his own hands. But Fontanilla right away getting it right back. Back to a 14-point lead. Kalipay inside, gets it stolen. Angela Gregorio looking for a teammate. Fontanilla thought about it. The spin. Stop and pop. Jay is good. Rovin Fontanilla, the veteran for the La Union Power Hoopers, bringing the lead back up to 16 points. We'll take a break.
Sasabay ako at hindi susunod. NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth. Ito ang liga ng mga kabataan. NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth. Ito ang liga ng kabataan na handa sumabay sa anumang laban.
We're back to the ball game here. Rovin Fontanilla picking up from where he left off last game, where he had 27 big points to lead them to a 100-75 win for their second straight victory for the Power Hoopers. They tried to grab their third straight win in today's game, and they are looking good here. But Kalipay and the rest of VS Meycauayan has other plans. But the shot clock runs out. Wasted chance there for VS Meycauayan. Palakay. Double team defense by VS Meycauayan. Fontanilla loses it. Kalipay on the other end scores. One a rare easy basket for VS Meycauayan. Gregorio for three, doesn't go. Vista, stop and pop. Gets the friendly bounce. Cuts the lead to 12. And the steal by Kalipay. Kalipay against Pineda. Scores on the basket. Mark Kalipay. And suddenly, VS Meycauayan coming alive. And late in the third quarter, still it's a 10-point ball game for La Union Power Hoopers. We'll be right back.
Liga ng Pilipino, lahat kasali kahit na sino. NBL itong laro ko ngayon, kabataan na bida dito. Lakas ng loob ay nakatatak, di matatakot sa mga yabag. Bitbit ang sarili, matatag kaya sumabay sa lahat, di matitibag. Suwak na suwak, pag tumira ng bola, mabilis gumalaw, di na kailangan ng mga parti-partida. Puso ang puhunan, hindi mapipigilan. Handang sabayan kahit sino pa yan, di mag-aalangan, tuturugin ko yan. Laro nga may pinag-usayan, hindi papayag mapigilan. Kahit madaming nakaharang, ang pagkasarili sa laban. Gamit ang puso may tapang, walang sino mang uurungan. Handang liparin ang mga bituin, ang mga pangarap ay aabutin. Sisigaw ko sa mundo.
And we're back to the ball game here. Less than 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter between the La Union Power Hoopers and VS Meycauayan. First game. 6 more to go in the NBL-Youth later today. Shot doesn't fall for the Power Hoopers. So a chance for VS Meycauayan to finally make this a single-digit margin after a long while. Kalipay using the Buen screen. Oliveros for three. No good. Rimorin with that rebound. Fontanilla finding some space, taking it closer. The jumper is good. Basic basketball, Rovin Fontanilla. 12-point lead for the Power Hoopers. Vista See some opening there, but can't get it to go. Fontanilla inside. Back out to Rimorin. Gregorio. Gregorio gets denied by Buen. No foul called there. Kalipay slows things down. But Buen decides to take the three and he makes it. Jason Buen. And just like that, it's down to a single-digit margin, just 9 points. And the momentum is slowly shifting to the boys in black as the Paower Hoopers commit a turnover. No thanks to Palakay with that out of bounds, or going out of bounds there. So Mark Kalipay a chance to even trim the lead, trim the deficit further here. Roughly a 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Inside, Vista gets the bucket and the bonus. Suzanne Vista, nice feed from Mark Kalipay. And don't look now, it's just a 7-point ball game. 52-45. Meycauayan can even make it a 6-point deficit if Vista completes the 3-point play. He does. They're down just by 6 points. And another steal here. Jason Buen, the layup is good over Robin Fontanilla. And what a way to end the third quarter. Suddenly, VS Meycauayan down by just 4 points after being down by as many as a double-digit deficit. We have a ball game here. There's a 4-point margin. We have an exciting fourth quarter coming up.
Isisigaw ko sa mundo. Ako ay kabataang Pilipino, handang pakita sa mundo. Sasabay ako at hindi susuko. Isisigaw ko sa mundo. Ako ay kabataang Pilipino, handang pakita sa mundo. Sasabay ako at hindi susuko. NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth. Ito ang liga ng mga kabataan. NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth, NBL-Youth.
And we're back. Before the start of the fourth quarter, both teams again reminded to keep their phones are confiscated to protect the integrity and credibility of every match. Teams are required to surrender their mobile phones 15 minutes before game time. Again, to protect the integrity and credibility. Although NBL Executive Vice President Rose Montreal saw one official from one team earlier holding a phone, so both teams again reminded to hand over their phones before game time. We have an exciting one here, shaping up to be a classic here, as VS Meycauayan in the middle of a comeback after being down by double digits for most part of the game. Pineda open for three, short. And there's a foul, holding foul. Esteban Rimorin getting called for that foul early in the fourth quarter. Vista temporarily losing the leather, but he gets the ball back. Wanting a screen here. Sidestepping move doesn't work. Buendia offensive rebound and the bucket. And it's just a 2-point ball game here for the La Union Paower Hoopers. crumbling right before our eyes. Still a quarter, full quarter left here. Right on cue. Again, the Power Hoopers looks like they are crumbling as Norton, a potential foul here. VS Meycauayan looking like they have a chance to at least tie this ball game here after being down by double digits for the most part of the game. Again, Cedric Norton, the man in question here after that contact with the VS Meycauayan player. It's a regular foul, says the referee.
Pushing foul on number 3, Cedric Norton. First personal foul, second team foul.
Just a regular pushing foul, but a quick, already 2 quick team fouls for the Power Hooper. So let's see if VS Meycauayan can put them into penalty right away. Vista, however, can't get the 3-point basket to fall. Pineda gets it back. The 3-pointer doesn't work. Kalipay the rebound. Kalipay takes it himself and he draws the foul. Smallest man on the floor. Standing tall for the boys in black as he draws the foul on Cedric Norton. Mark Kalipay, a chance to tie this ball game. And he gets the first free throw to go. One of 2 from the foul line there for Mark Kalipay. Still a solid ball game. They're leading so far. Mark Kalipay already with 15 points and 4 assists. Galvez getting called for an offensive foul. Looks like there's a challenge. Oh, a timeout, sorry. Timeout called here for the Power Hoopers. Correct, a challenge being called here. So we'll be back after this review.
Sige halika, mga galawan at bilis na malakobig, kere prepanis ka. Dahil nga hindi to basta-basta, tipikal ng laro na may pamusta. Lakas na loob umarakada, maalayaw kapag pumasa. Kabataan pag-asa ng bayan, handa na makipagsabayan. May puso sa court sa bawat laro, hindi haatras sa bakbakan. Gamit ang puso sa laban, walang sinumang urungan. Handang liparin ang mga bituin, ang mga pangarap ay aakatin. Sisigaw ko sa mundo, ako ay kabataan Pilipino, handang pakita sa mundo. Sasabay ako at hindi susunod.
The challenge is unsuccessful.
And back to the ball game here. The challenge made by the Power Hooper staff was unsuccessful. So the foul stays. VS Meycauayan a chance to take this lead. No good though for Vista. Chance for the Power Hoopers to restore some order here. Norton, lefty layup doesn't work. Another chance. And they draw the foul. Galvez.
Hacking foul on number 11, Kalipay. First personal foul, first team foul.
Just the first team foul for VS Meycauayan, while on the other end, already 4 team fouls with just 2 minutes gone by for the Power Hoopers, as Galvez can't capitalize that time. No good for VS Meycauayan there. Pineda slowing things down. Pineda outside. Cedric Norton loses possession there. And what a time for the Power Hoopers to commit turnover after turnover, giving VS Meycauayan a chance to continue this comeback and even take the lead here. Jason Buen trying to power his way inside. Turns the ball over. Pineda a bit too strong there, but there's a foul. Gets rewarded with a foul. Vista just smiling his way through that call. Just 2 team fouls for VS Meycauayan. Power Hoopers trying to restore some order here. They were once up by double digits in the middle quarters. So we'll see if they can hold on to this lead. Fontanilla looking for a teammate. Fontanilla has to take over here. Pineda. As Fontanilla turning into a facilitator there, rewarding Pineda for that basket. Vista turns the ball over. 2-1-1 break. Norton kicks it out. Pineda open from the wing. He buries it. Jesse boy Pineda, right in the nick of time, extends the lead to 7 points for the Power Hoopers. Forces VS Meycauayan to call for a timeout as the lead is back up to 7 points. We'll be back.
NBL, itong laro ko ngayon. Kabataan ng bida dito. Lakas ng loob ay nakatatak. Di matatakot sa mga yabag. Bit-bit ang sarili, matatag. Kaya sumabay sa lahat, di matitibag. Suwak na suwak. Pag tumira ng bola, mabilis gumalaw, di na kailangan ng mga parti-partida. Puso ang puhunan, hindi mapipigilan. Handang sabayan kahit sino pa yan, di mag-aalangan, tuturugin ko yan. Larong aming pinag-usayan, hindi papayag mapigilan. Kahit pa daming nakaharang, ang pagkasarili sa laban. Gamit ang pusong may tapang, walang sino mang uurungan. Handang liparin ang mga bituin, ang mga pangarap. Sisigaw ko sa mundo, ako ay kabataang Pilipino. Handang
Back to the ball game here. Turning out to be a good one between the La Union Power Hoopers and VS Meycauayan. Vista directing traffic for VS Meycauayan. Almost losing it, but Buen gets it. Cedric Norton with a steal. Fast break opportunity completed by the Power Hoopers, courtesy of Asuncion. Lead is back up to 9 points. Buen inside, draws the foul. Was it on Fontanilla? Oh, it's on Galvez, rather. And we're just at the halfway mark of the 4th and final quarter, and it's already penalty for the Power Hoopers. So this is a break that VS Meycauayan can take advantage. Let's see if they do. Buen gets the free throw. 8-point lead still for the Power Hoopers. Norton thought about it. Goes inside. Layup doesn't work. Buen the rebound. Takes it himself to the right side. Oliveros for three. Bang! Oliveros knocks it down. That's his second three-pointer of the ball game. Steven Oliveros cuts the lead to 5. Fontanilla against Vista. Fontanilla hanging in the air for 2. Rovin Fontanilla restoring order for the Power Hoopers. Lead is back up to 7 points. Vista reverse hits the board. Pineda on the other end, all the way for the bucket and the bonus. Jesse Pineda. 9-point lead for the Power Hoopers. And a chance to make the lead or get the lead back up to 10 points. And it's been a game of runs in this fourth and final quarter. First it was VS Meycauayan, now it's the Power Hoopers making a late run to preserve this lead. Pineda doesn't complete the 3-point play and ball goes to the other side. Lane violation called. Gagnao takes a seat as Celoso back in the ball game. Their big man, the VS Meycauayan big man, back in the ball game. Less than 5 minutes, or approaching the 4-minute mark here. Double team defense by the Power Hoopers. Celoso, no good. Buen, offensive board, another chance. No good. Asuncion looks like he stepped on the line there. Vista complaining about that non-call, and he instead gets called for the tech. Technical foul, says the referee. Again, looks like it's on Vista. Was apparently complaining about that non-call as Asuncion looked like he stepped on the, or he committed a backcourt violation there. So Vista gets called for continuous, or gets called for technical foul for continuous complaining. Tough break here for VS Meycauayan as Rovin Fontanilla makes them pay with that technical free throw. So lead is back up to double digits for the Power Hoopers. This could be a huge possession here. What could have been a turnover is back for the La Union Power Hoopers. Fontanilla waves off his teammates and he gets rewarded, showing his one-on-one moves. Isolation play converted there for Rovin Fontanilla. Kalipay, double team defense for the Power Hoopers. Buen, step back three, makes it to go as Jason Buen, tough shot, still manages to get it through, trying to keep his team alive. But Fontanilla with the left-handed layup, escaping the defense of Buen that time. Again, Rovin Fontanilla showing his veteran poise and moves there. Vista for three, no good. Asuncion the rebound for the Power Hoopers. Norton against Vista. Fontanilla seeing some space. A bit short on that three-pointer though. Jason Buen, stop and pop three, no good. Norton secures it. Less than 2 minutes remaining in this ball game here. The Power Hoopers are looking good. Cedric Norton adds to that lead. Lead is up to 13 big points after that latest run, forcing VS Meycauayan to call for a timeout there with exactly 1 minute and 43 left. Let's see what they talk about after this break.
Sa mga yabag, bitbit ang sarili, matatag kaya sumabay sa lahat di matitibag. Suwak na suwak, pag tumira ng bola, mabilis gumalaw, di na kailangan ng mga parti-partida. Puso ang puhunan, hindi mapipigilan, handang sabayan kahit sino pa yan, di mag-aalangan, tuturugin ko yan. Larong aming pinag-usayan, hindi papayag mapigilan, kahit pa daming nakaharang, ang pagkasarili sa laban, gamit ang pusong may tapang, walang sino mang uurungan, handang liparin ang mga bituin, ang mga pangarap ay aabutin. Sisigaw ko sa mundo, ako ay kabataang Pilipino, handang pakita sa mundo.
And we're back to the ball game here. La Union Power Hoopers looking like they're on their way to their third straight victory here with a 13-point advantage. And a steal by Cadano, or Rimorin rather. Adding to the frustrations of VS Meycauayan as they commit another turnover. Fontanilla thinking about it against Celoso. Rimorin. Fontanilla, jumper is good. Rovin Fontanilla again adding to his scoring total here. After scoring 27 big points in their last game, he picks up from where he left off. We're approaching the 1 minute mark, the fourth and final quarter. Vista doesn't work on the three-pointer. Gagnao scores inside. Pineda on the other end. The lefty layup is good. And it's been the story of the ball game. The non-existent defense of VS Meycauayan resulting in those easy transition points for the La Union Power Hoopers, as the lead is back up to 15 points here, less than 40 seconds remaining here. Kalipay turns the ball over as he can't find an opening and a teammate to pass to. Cedric Norton. Again, the Power Hoopers are well on their way to their third straight win, while VS Meycauayan will slide to 1-1, their first loss of the conference of the 21 under division. Pineda just sliding to just milk the clock and run it out. Solid ball game for the La Union Power Hoopers, as they are secured with their third straight victory here. A 15-point victory, 75-60 over VS Meycauayan. Solid ball game. They were able to stop that rally by VS Meycauayan in the third quarter, showing veteran poise down the stretch and still managing to pull away in the late stages for this 15-point victory. Again, a third straight victory for La Union Power Hoopers. We'll be back.
Sisigaw ko sa mundo, ako ay kabataang Pilipino. handang pakita sa mundo. Sasabay ako at hindi susuko. Isisigaw
Rovin Fontanilla, our Shooks to Go Manok ng Bayan player of the game. 22 points, 3 boards, and 2 assists. Again, he picked it up from where he left off after scoring 27 in their last game. He had 22 in this one to lead his team to the 3rd straight victory. And coming up, Makimira Cool Gals against Batang Norte. Another 21 under matchup. Our second game. We'll be right back.